It's an ordinary morning on an ordinary day. There's an ordinary raindrop running down my window pane, and it's so wonderful, it's so magical, it makes me want to cry. There's an ordinary human smiling at me on the street. There's a feeling that grows stronger every person that I meet. And it's so wonderful, 'cause life's so beautiful, it's got me feeling high. 'Cause we are ordinary, such extraordinary, ordinary people. And the smell of fresh cut roses, in the look on every face, in the heart of every one of us, you will always find a trace of something beautiful, something magical, right before your eyes. 'Cause we are ordinary, such extraordinary, ordinary people. We all have our games to play day by day. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We all are born free to live our lives our way. And what you have is what you choose. The sound of rolling thunder echoes through these streets. The rain comes gushing down on us and it soaks right to our feet. It's so wonderful, baby, to be right here with you and just to be alive. An ordinary rainbow spread across the evening sky. Some ordinary teardrops that are rolling from our eyes, and you're so beautiful, baby, so truly magical. I know we're never gonna die, 'cause we are ordinary, such extraordinary, ordinary people. We all have our games to play day by day. We stand in line and we do what we're told. We all are born free to live our lives our way. And what you have is what you hold. ordinary sunset, and it's glowing up above, and an ordinary moon that is rising just because it's all so beautiful. It's truly magical. I feel like we can fly, 'cause we are ordinary, such extraordinary. This world is ordinary, so extraordinary. Also ordinary, so extra, extra. Ordinary people. Choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love. This is an easy one to sing along. Choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, 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 love. Choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love. So many choices in the world today. Too many things can blow your mind. And if you're looking for a simple truth to see you on the way, remember, choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love. Life is a game that we're all free to play. You can hold it down or let it breathe. And if you're looking for a simple song to sing along the way, remember, choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, choose love, choose love, and keep on shining the light. And choose love, of love. Choose love and keep on shining the light and choose love.
Am I on? Oh, okay. Yay. I'm always on. No, all right. Very good. But we ask that you please turn your cell phones all the way off, because even when they are on vibrate, they can be distracting while we are meditating. Thank you. We begin our full moon meditation this evening with an invocation. Great Father, Mother, God, and Goddess, be with us here now. Hold this space sacred from which we may do our work. Open our hearts to your golden light, that we may radiate love into the hearts of all. Open our minds to your divine knowing, that we may radiate understanding into the minds of all. Open our spirits to your infinite presence, that we may radiate awareness into the spirits of all. One heart, one mind, one spirit, infinite, indivisible. Be still and know I am God. Acknowledging that spirit is one and the paths to God are many, our opening ritual will honor the world's religions and the many names of God, with a quote from each religion on the topic of love. A bell will be rung and a candle lit as the name of divinity is sounded for each of the major religions of the world, after which we will sound the Om. Om is an ancient sacred tone, a deepening. Sounding the Om allows an intoning of grace, balance, and empowerment. There is no right or wrong way. Simply relax into your own tone, open to the nuances of the sacred sound as it moves through you. Our opening ritual will conclude with all of us sounding the Om several times, each on your own note, in your own time, in a continuing free-form rhythm, creating a tapestry of healing sound. We honor all religions as expressions of the one God, Great Spirit, Divine Essence. May the wellspring of love find in us an unimpeded channel. In the sacred tradition of Taoism, the Tao Spirit arms us with love. In the sacred tradition of Hinduism, Ishvara, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, one best worships the Lord through love. In the sacred tradition of Buddhism, Lord Buddha, cultivate a heart of love. In the tradition of the sacred feminine, The goddess in all her forms, the Divine Mother loves, nurtures, and sustains us all. In the sacred tradition of Judaism, Adonai Elohim, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and your neighbor as yourself. In the sacred tradition of Christianity, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God is love. In the sacred tradition of First Nations people of all lands, love is the medicine that holds all life together. In the sacred tradition of Islam, Allah, this is love, to fly towards a secret sky, to cause 100 veils to fall each moment. In the sacred tradition of all other religions, you may now together say any additional names of divinity that you would like to invoke. Let us now uncross our legs and close our eyes if they are not already closed. Take a long and deep breath in and let it out. Yes, give it sound and release. As you take another long and deep breath in and release, relax and let go. Let go of the day, let go of the people, the challenges, and just be. When you are ready, put your feeling attention into your heart center and relax. Imagine a bright, warm sun floating above your head. Its rays are emanating down into the crown of your head. The sun is releasing a pure, white light. The light is floating down, filling your head, your neck. It floats across the shoulders and down your arms, out your hands. It fills your torso. Your organs are enveloped in this pulsating, purifying light of the sun. as the sunlight continues to float down your body, through your legs, and out through the bottom of the feet. It washes away all impurities, all imperfections, all pain and dis-ease, deep, deep into the central core of the earth. Your body is filled with radiant, divine energy. Right now, you are whole, perfect, and complete. As the light continues to energize, pulsate, and vibrate, allow it to expand out through your auric field. It fills the first layer about 2 inches around you. Expands and fills the second layer about 18 inches around you. And now it expands to about 4 feet in all 6 directions of space as you continue to feel the perfection of your light body. Allow it to expand and fill this onion dome with divine essence. Continue to expand your awareness and divine essence out of the onion, and imagine that you are now permeating all of Los Angeles with pure divine essence. Expand your awareness to all of California and all of the United States, and allow it to flow out across the globe, enveloping Mother Earth and all her beings with the pure divine essence. The white light of perfection is now vibrating and pulsating, connecting all the beings upon the planet who gather with conscious intent to heal, balance, harmonize. We unify the islands of light. We have now set the vibrational tone for humanity rising. And now slowly and gently begin to bring your awareness back to the room, to your body, into the present time. Take a deep breath and open your eyes. And now please welcome Lynn with her beautiful message of the moon.
Good evening, everybody. We're here tonight to celebrate the moon in Sagittarius and the sun in Gemini. This full moon in Sagittarius is in opposition to the sun in Gemini. This means that the full moon will impact us on a personal level, while the sun in Gemini will impact us globally. Both are interested in information, but the use of the information differs. Gemini is interested in basic information, while Sagittarius is focused on higher level thinking and processing. The result is that with Gemini, We are seeking, learning, and sharing information, while with Sagittarius, we want to apply the information that we have gathered to determine what is true and real for ourselves and humanity. Our ultimate goal is to give attention to both energies and adjust our lives accordingly. The ultimate lesson of this full moon is to take full advantage of the energy in Sagittarius, Sun, and Gemini, to seek information, learn from it, and then share it with the all. And I would like now to share with you a poem that I wrote, Web of Consciousness, celebrating our oneness with all of humanity as we seek and share knowledge that will lead to interconnection, peace, and love throughout the world. Web of Consciousness, dedicated to the magical child within each of us. Know, little one, you are sacred and blessed. You hold within your being hologram of humanity, seed of all knowledge, harmony, love, as you spark its germinating core, uplifting tones of eternity's mantra, intermesh with harmonic webs of multidimensional souls, cosmically seeking the all. May we transform, unite, ascend, creating a new age of peace. As consciousness, choirs of spirit resound, the many become the one. We are greater than the sum of our parts. Rejoice in yourself, my child. You are most beloved.
Makes me want to cry. That was so beautiful, Lynn. Thank you so much. I have a 13-month-old grandson, and I just see all of that in him. It's just so beautiful. And thank you, Dr. Basha, for that beautiful, beautiful opening ritual. I think those were the best ohms in the beginning that we've ever done. That sounded so beautiful. And thank you, Darius, for our pre-music, and we can't wait to hear you some more. We got a beautiful night ahead. So welcome. I'm Reverend Nancy Fuller, President of Spiritual Unity Movement. I'm so excited to have each and every one of you here tonight and every month. And tell your friends, bring more people. We want more people to experience this level of connection and beauty. So tonight, as you know, we are here to receive and radiate spiritual energy. We have a few practical points before we get going. Liz is going to, our beautiful Liz is going, our yoga teacher, if you don't know, she teaches yoga. I'm getting all these plugs in right away. She is passing around clipboards to make sure we have all your current information. We send out an email, we send out a automatic voice message to remind you of what night we're going to be meeting because it changes every month. So if you need to update the information, please do. If you're new for the first time, please fill it out. We would love to stay connected to you. Also, we have the beautiful Reverend Florence Riggs standing back there by our healing box. And we would love it if you have a prayer request for yourself or a loved one after the ceremony to put the request in the box. And we have a healing team that really Florence is putting together all over the country, the planet, that prays on these requests. So we would love to help aid you in that way. Yes, Florence? Oh, please print clearly, because sometimes it's difficult to get the names right. And we do pray over these names, and we'd like to. And what is that? I can't. Oh, someone left a picture that may have fallen out of their wallet of, oh, good, beautiful. It's so beautiful. We don't want you to lose it. It was many years ago, I could tell. I'd just like to quickly affirm our Spiritual Unity Movement mission statement. Our mission is to celebrate the spiritual unity of all life and raise the consciousness of light and love through community, meditation, and education, and to inspire and empower those who attend this World Healing Meditation Ceremony and all of humanity with the life-transforming experience of healing, oneness, and unity. We are saving our planet from the inside. Aho. I also need to mention on the back, I don't know what it's called, the back area, back there, table, we have flyers of different things that is going to be happening that you might be interested in. If you have an event that's coming up and you would like to get it out to everyone here, please bring those and we will distribute them on the back table. So we want to know about everything that's going on with everybody that attends. I know that Logan Griffin has a beautiful flyer for his, and I'll mention it later, but make sure you pick one up when you leave and you're talking to him and thanking him so much for being here. I'm doing this all in reverse. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I would love to have our beautiful Florence Riggs come up and lead us in our Om Shanti chant. If you have percussion instruments or a guitar and you'd like to play, this would be the time.
Hi, everybody. Come on, let's stand up and we'll start to groove really slowly, and then begin to build it. And by the time we get to the last verse, we're just hooping and hollering and having a great time. So, let there be peace in my mind. Let there be peace in the earth. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Peace within my mind. Peace within my mind. God, only God is moving me. Peace within my mind, God and only God I live to see. Peace within my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace within my mind, God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Come on down. Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om. Om Shanti Om. Peace within my heart. Peace within my heart. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my heart. God and only God I live to see. Peace within my heart. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my heart. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Peace within the earth. Peace within the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace within the earth. God and only God I live to see. Peace within the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace within the earth. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Wonderful. Woohoo!
Thank you, Florence. All right. Woo. Oh my goodness. So, next we will have Logan Griffin coming up, but before he comes up, I want him to give him the proper, I'm good? Okay, my proper introduction. Logan is an intuitive healer, yogi, spiritual life coach, meditation teacher, multiple spiritual disciplines instructor, and evolutionary catalyst. Logan Griffin has dedicated his entire life and being to serving as an instrument of the divine for all highest and best good. His work is dedicated to awakening, keep my eye on the paper, and healing of humanity through the personal healing and spiritual enlightenment of the individual. Logan teaches a progressive path of rapid, safe, and integrated personal healing and empowerment beyond sect, creed, and dogma. Sounds like what we try to do here. You're a good fit for us. Based in California, Logan offers classes, workshops, retreats, private sessions, enlightenment intensives, and free initial consultations. His website is www.knownoneness.com. Without further ado, please give a beautiful welcome to Logan Griffin.
Hi, everybody. Hi. I am so grateful to be here, and I'm trying to just make a clearest connection I can with each and every one of you. There's so many of you here. I really feel you all very deeply, and I hope you can feel me too. And I can see you, and that you can see me, and that we can be in this field of gnosis, because there's so much I want to share with you and so little time. I think I only have about 20 minutes. So I work spontaneously in the sense that every moment is unique. The astrological influences, the changing tides within our physical, etheric, astral, mental bodies. I mean, there's just so much change happening all the time. And so I'm just connecting in with all of you multidimensionally, as we are all multidimensional beings. And the idea of having multiple bodies is pretty wild. And the idea of a body in and of itself is kind of misleading, because all of our bodies are aggregations of cosmic forces. So it doesn't end here, right? It's like my emotional body isn't just contained here. And just beyond the third dimension, things get very, very wild. For example, in the fourth dimension, which is just one level above the third dimensional reality, which is kind of a virtual reality of separation, this idea that I'm here speaking to you and that you're there listening to me, it's an illusion of perception. So in the fourth dimension, for example, when you look at an object fourth dimensionally, there is no shadows in the fourth dimension. And there is no kind of a time-space distance perceptual thing where it's like I'm looking at the candle there. It would be like looking at it from all angles simultaneously and looking through it. And there's no words to actually describe how things are in higher dimensions. That's just one dimension above. Then there's the mental plane, the fifth dimension. So the only reason I'm sharing this now is to draw conscious attention for us to link into these levels of our being that are happening all the time. And there's something profound about stating the obvious. It helps us anchor into and ground into this reality that there is information being shared here that is nonverbal, and that is happening through a field of gnosis and telepathic transmission. And I want to bring attention to that at the beginning of our talk, because that's really how we can get the most out of this relatively short amount of time that we have here, is to connect from our causal bodies and from our souls and from our higher selves and from the spirit that we all truly be, and then have that trickle down to imprint directly through our etheric brain and etheric body into our brain, so that our physical body and our personalities can get the download. Yeah? So the main way that human beings actually learn is through this auric radiation. 90% of communication is nonverbal, perhaps even more. So I invite us to be here tonight together with open hearts, an open mind, open to infinity, just like... It's impossible to put into words what I want to share with you. Truly, it is. I'm going to fail gloriously at describing what it is that we are and doing here. The key with this too is to also humble our personality, to humble our ego self. What does that mean? This inherent assumption that's built within the very foundation of our perceptual separate sense of self and identity. There's very core positionalities that say, I am a body, I am a human, I'm living on earth, and today's the date, and that I'm here and you're there, and I'm male and you're female or male, and that I can die, and that I can be abandoned, and I can be alone or together, and all these ideas are not actually based in any substantial reality whatsoever. And these ideas and these beliefs and these assumptions and these conclusions and the expectations and the interpretations and the perceptions that come from them are what create the pathology that plagues us personally and plagues this planet. Can you guys feel what I'm pointing out here? Is everybody with me? Now, none of this is bad, none of this is wrong. In fact, part of that pathology is a belief in good and bad, right and wrong, that is the basis of judgment. And all judgment is designed to achieve one thing. Do you know what it is? What was it? Separation. It creates separation, but why would we want to maintain separation? Control. All judgment is designed to achieve control, and all control is designed to achieve one thing, and what's that? Safety? Safety. That's it. There's a belief that we can be safe. There's a belief that we can be unsafe. Is it true? Wow, it runs so deep, though, and so embedded in our subconscious and in our root chakra function. So, before we go further with these principles, and to understand what it is that clogs up our nadis, congests our chakras, keeps our personality resonating in illusion and glamour and maya and distorted thought forms of misunderstanding, and thus in that state, again, this is not bad or wrong, that in that state, it's simply a matter of incongruence with our soul and with our true nature. And so as long as our personality is incongruent with our soul, we're not living in full alignment with who we truly be as an individual, in relationship with other people, in community, and in the world. So this matter of bringing our personality into alignment with our soul and with spirit is the foundation of all true healing, and with optimal evolution and conscious management and conscious navigation of our life in an optimal way. And it's so simple, and it's so powerful, and it's complex, and it's simple, and it can be done, and we're doing it. And in fact, the momentum by which all of us have been creating for so long, lifetime after lifetime of deepening dedication and service to the conscious evolution of humanity, the momentum's picking up. And that's also dredging up more and more of everything that's incongruent and needs to be purified, that is essential to be transformed, purified, liberated, in order for us to come into alignment on a personal level, on a collective level, with a new way of being that is in alignment with spiritual principles. And so it's happening. So the point therein, though, is that more than ever, all of our karma is getting dredged up. And we haven't been taught how to handle it, how to engage it, what are the core principles and practices in a non-dogmatic, grounded, practical way that make all the difference in our personal life, to be able to embody that consciousness that we truly be and live it, not just on the meditation cushion, not just at these meetings, in every level of our life. Full integration, functional, embodied spirituality, right? Because we can develop this thing called the spiritual ego, right? Judging the judgers, hating the hatred that causes war, right? And that's just more of the same thing, isn't it? Okay, so we are all energy and consciousness, yes or yes? Yes, all right. So in this exchange of energy and consciousness that we are, I want to encourage in this very short amount of time, if you're open to it, and this is completely by your free will, to not just talk about the stuff with you, to actually embody it, to actually purify out as much of the dross, of the incongruent energies, of the fears and blocks and karmic stuff that is blocking us from embodying as much light and intelligent activity and wisdom and love and divine will and the will to good in this now and in our night here tonight, that has the greatest rippling effect out through each of us as a microcosm center to all those whom we touch and beyond. Are you guys open to that? Okay, awesome. So I'm just going to provide a little bit more of a conceptual framework, creating kind of like a chalice, and then I'm going to have us all stand up and actually embody some energetic exercises to help flush out our system, to help anchor with our guides and higher self and all the divinity that surrounds us, and that is just waiting for our personality's request, because it's a choice. And it's an integral point about free will in personal development, is to fully honor free will. That's no easy thing. That means to give up all of our judgment, our control, and our fear, right? Because the fear is what gets up inside of us and wants us to control things, and now we're actually dominating. Is that spiritual? It's not bad, it's not wrong, it's just that we got an inner dictator, don't we? It's all an inside job, like you said before, right? And so just how deep that goes, I just want to provide a little bit more context to hopefully really ground us deeper into that understanding even more so. Are you guys okay with that? How candid would you like me to be with you? Okay. In truth, in this now, And I ask for a verbal affirmation out loud, either yes or no. You are not obligated to say either. What feels right in your heart and your soul. In truth, in this now, if you're okay with me helping define the field here to help bring us into a greater level of coherence, to thus increase the level of spiritual force that we're able to embody and thus increase our innate ability to heal ourselves and through this amplified group field here tonight. Are you guys okay with that? Thank you. In truth, in this now, all of the fear that is inside of you that is not even your fear, that is resonating in conjunction with the consensus consciousness of the planet, with each of your parents, your family members, your children, that has unintentionally been taken on and is resonating within your microcosm in this now. In truth, are you willing to simply let it go and to, thank you, and to ascertain a field of sovereignty within you and to continue to release any other less than love, less than consciousness, less than divine energies at all chakra levels, chakra states, and throughout all time, space, dimensions, and realities of your being, all the way to the core of the earth, up to the infinite, all bodies, all levels, throughout all that I just mentioned, with ease, joy, and glory in the name of Mother, Father, God, now. Thank you. Deep breath. Thank you, thank you. In truth, in this now, are each of you here willing to invoke the divine fully to be you, in you, that macrocosm in your microcosm? So as it is above, so is it below, like a bead of dew reflects the whole night sky. In truth, in this now, will you invoke all of the divinity, all of the angelic realms and the Davic substance, as well as your higher self, your causal body, soul, spirit, all of your spirit guides, divine helpers, all of the divinity that is in 100% alignment with all of our highest and best good here now, that is available to assist us in truth, in this now, where all of us here invoke that divinity to fully bless, empower, consecrate, sanctify, shield, and protect all of our energetic structures and spaces and that of this entire property, land, and building through the duration of our work here tonight, all the way to the core of the earth, up to the infinite, all bodies, all levels, throughout all time, space, dimensions and realities of our being, parallel realities, overlapping parallel realities, lifetimes, including this one, now. Yes. Thank you. Deep breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And will you invoke all that divinity to continue to assist us far beyond where our brain can manage, right? Our brain only has so much RAM, right? So in the telepathic knowing of all levels of our being, will you invoke that divinity to help you personally throughout your life and in this now to purify, release, cleanse, heal, clear, understand, educate, transcend, dissolve, integrate any and all aspects of your being or any karma that's already up or in queue to be up for you, and to invoke that divinity to empower your personal healing process and the entire group field here tonight and beyond. Thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you. There are a lot of things that are incongruent with spirit. They're not bad, they're not wrong. There are a lot of dynamics, there are a lot of energies, there are a lot of entities that we are interfacing with. And are you okay if we start working in some of the shadow aspects now and take this as deep as possible? Thank you. All of the parts of you that have been scared of being fully in your power, all of the parts of us that have been chosen to play small, that are not letting ourselves know what we know, see what we see, feel what we feel, and be what we be. Will you acknowledge all of them now? Thank you. Will you bring them into your consciousness and infuse them with consciousness so as to awaken their free will? And take them out of any victim position or any feeling of obligation or just a state of unconsciousness that says, I have to be safe, I have to be in control, I have to judge, I have to be like everybody else, I have to play small. In that have to, there is no choice. I need to, I have to. In contrast to, I get to, I want to, I choose to. So these parts of ourself, and we have many, many parts of ourself, that because they're subconscious,
Free will and choice is a function of consciousness, right? So when in the subconscious, it's a one-track mind. And that's why these subconscious parts are so tenacious. How many years have I been doing spiritual practice? And I still have my stuff come up. And I still get triggered, and I still take things personally. And why? Because there is a systemic, subconscious resistance to change and transformation. And the conscious mind is incongruent with the subconscious mind. And until we integrate the conscious and subconscious and bring it all into superconsciousness or genuine consciousness, we are going to be divided and conquered. You see? So this is what is meant by inner alchemy. It's about bringing the light of our consciousness and the truth of the love that we are, and we are love and only love. And to bring that into all of the dark crevices and shadows and parts of us that don't know that yet, that don't know that we are divine yet, and that there's an alchemy, a transmutation of the lead of those fears and subconscious and dormant pieces of Shakti that are stuck like a log that hasn't burned yet. It's all still Shakti. And so when we get it down there and start combusting it, then the darker, the heavier the log, the brighter it burns on the fire. So if we want to really propel in our path and really serve humanity, there's a direct relationship to that, to how willing we are to face our deepest, darkest, unresolved, heavy-duty stuff. Yeah? Inconvenient, uncomfortable, but so worth it. So good. And so worth it. But these are the parts. To get down there, there's this part that's hopeless and despairing, and it's been here for so long, and everything I've done, and it's not going to... And there's a lot of resistance inside of us, and not just in us, in the collective. So there's a couple of principles I want to share here. First is, so as it is above, so is it below. This is the essence of alchemy, the emerald tablet, the empowerment that if the whole universe lives inside of me, then I inherently have all of the intelligence, all of the will, all of the power, all of the know-how, all of the practices, the technique, the support necessary to go all the way. It's a truth. It's a universal truth. Now, it's one thing to know that on some level, it's another to do it all the time constantly, and to embody it, and to live it, right? Now, every human being is on that path. We will all eventually graduate from the Earth School. We will attain the initiations, and we will become an adept. All human beings are destined for that. And in the big picture of things, it's a relatively short amount of time. So, next principle. Sovereignty. What is sovereignty? Comprehensive, energetic sovereignty is a prerequisite condition for rapid healing, for rapid transformation, and the most efficient and optimal path of evolution. Can you see why? That imagine yourself like a cell. Even do it right now. Take your arms around you. Watch out for your neighbor. But this is part of the understanding, right? So if you put your arms all around you like a bubble, creating like a cell wall, right? Now imagine that that's a cell wall, and you're like a little cell. Healthy cells, healthy body. Healthy body, healthy cells. There's a relationship between our microcosms and the macrocosm of the planet, right? Healthy cells, healthy body. Now, there's unhealthy body has an effect on the cells too, right? So we want to be able to manage our cell wall to the degree that we can. Now, we can't avoid everything, right? We can't just be in a bubble suit and not, breathe in the toxins from the air or have the karmic interface or rub off both ways with people. That said, we can consciously manage and garden, pull the weeds, nip them in the bud, and manage our energy system in such a way that we are more at cause than effect, right? And that's what the causal body is all about, isn't it? That's the soul. The soul shines like solar power, sunshine. And the more connected we are with our soul, and the more soul-infused and integrated our personality is, the more we're able to clear out the fog of glamour and illusion and Maya and distortion and prejudice and all the constantly compiling, byproduct emotional energies and frustrations and judgments, and clear it out and rub off the good stuff everywhere we go and be a day maker and lift everyone around us. And that's what feels so good in our heart, right? Now, that said, we can't do that optimally if we're getting bogged down. We all know the analogy, the mask falls in the plane, you put it on yourself first before helping your neighbors. Otherwise, what happens, right? So, now imagine that our bubble, now real quick, the bubble does a couple things, right? Our cell wall, what does a cell wall do? Protects the cell, keeps out foreign things that can compromise the cell. What else does it do? Allows the good stuff in. Has to be able to be discerning and let in the nutrients that the cell needs to thrive, right? And then what else does it do? Yes, to release out the toxins, to release the things that are no longer serving the cell, that were once serving, that are no longer serving. Update. Keep updating. Trash bin. Let go of the old stuff. Now, if you look around in yourself and in the world, we've kind of lost that ability. We're holding on to a lot of stuff that's not serving us anymore. We're not able to bring in the stuff that does, and our cell walls become compromised, and we're not sovereign. No wonder we're not healthy. No wonder dis-ease on multiple levels is the norm in our current world. And we're working toward transforming that. It's no easy task, though, right? It can be done, and we're doing it. So, this is the trick, though, and this is a point I want to share with you and something that I hope you take home with you today, because this really makes all the difference in us achieving the goals that we really want to achieve. Now imagine that your cell is submerged in a body of water, and we're all in the lake together, the ocean of karma. And it's about mid-drift deep. And so you're standing in the body of water, and above the surface, you can see everything that's going on. This represents the conscious mind. Even then, we only can see so much. Maybe you can only see so far. That said, we can see. Now, the water's murky, and we could have leeches on our legs and chains on our ankles and our feet stuck in the mud, and crocodiles are going by, and we don't even see it. This represents the subconscious mind. Most people have not mastered their lower chakras or their subconscious. It's not a judgment, it's just an observation. Even very devout spiritual people, because this stuff isn't often talked about, and the conscious strategies necessary for this are not being talked about a lot. So for example, the function of the root chakra in the average person, I know very few people that have discussed this in great depth of how is it that the root chakra functions? How is it that it governs the energetic flow to all the upper chakras? How is it that the root chakra is actually the foundation of all of our other chakras? If the foundation's off, how does that affect the building? So, also to understand that below the waterline, where all these beliefs resonate, I'm a body, I can die, I have to be safe, it's all subconscious, and it's the very foundation of our personality and of our ego. So, and then the conscious mind, it's like a tree, like a mangrove tree in a swamp. The roots are below the surface, and then the tree above the surface is what we call ourself. Our conscious mind, all the thoughts and beliefs that we have here are just an extrapolation of these fundamental positions down here. And below the waterline, it's not like my root chakra and your root chakra, it's one big root chakra, one big sacral chakra. All these parts are in resonance like chords. They're resonating with the same energies. And unless we're able to ascertain sovereignty and disresonate with the consensus consciousness and anchor consciousness to the levels consistently, all this energy is constantly compromising our energy system and having a chronic systemic effect and undermining our upper chakra development. And the effect is spinning wheels. Because the subconscious inherently fears consciousness. It resists change. If you're not with me, you're against me. If you're not like me, then you're trying to kill me. If you don't resonate with fear with me and control and play out all this drama and karma, then it just it can't even comprehend that. The root chakra can't think about consciousness. It can't think about past lives. It's the most primal energy center, has only 4 channels. Crown chakra has over 1,000. So, we don't have much time. I wish I had more time to get into this stuff. That said, let's clear some more. So if we would all stand up, we'll do some energy exercises. So if you would, stagger yourself. If you need a little bit more space, feel free to come into the center. And now, like I was saying at the beginning, even if I was talking this fast the entire time, there's no way I could put into words everything that I want to share with you. So there are templates, though. One candle lights another. And to the degree that we've done this work on ourselves, we can offer a template for others and empowerment in that way. And so in truth in this now, through the divinity here, and again, this isn't me giving this to you. There's a field of divinity within all of us. We're just actually revealing what's already here and bringing it online in consciousness. That said, in truth in this now, are you willing to anchor a template for the progressive process of resolving all of your karma, all of the subconscious assumptions and misunderstandings, and all the fears that are generated out of that, and all the limitations that are incongruent with the full embodiment of the divine consciousness that we truly be, all the way to the core of the earth, as is in progressive alignment with your highest and best good 100%, and your progressive free will all along the way to do it. Are you? Thank you. 3 deep breaths. In truth, in this now, all of the conscious, subconscious, and superconscious energetic cords, hooks, connections, entrainments, energetic Velcro, limiting beliefs, I have to, I need, any of the parts that are subconsciously looking outside of them for love, safety, approval, anything that keeps you enmeshed energetically with anyone, any other current life or past life vows, decrees, oaths, declarations, choices, or decisions, or any other energetic construct of connection whatsoever, obligations, whether self-generated or implanted into you, any other types of black magic or psychic distortion or influence that is no longer serving your highest and best good between you and all of your parents in this lifetime and any other life, your parents, your family members, lovers, any other religious organizations, educational institutions, or mass group consciousness egregores, or any other limiting fields of group karmic influence from this planetary system or any other that is no longer serving your highest and best good in this now, with unconditional love, non-judgment, and from full consciousness and free will in this now, and through invoking all the divinity here to help with this process, in truth in this now, will you destroy and uncreate with unconditional love and non-judgment any and all of that, thus freeing yourself fully to grow in consciousness, thus helping all beings free themselves to grow in consciousness in this now. Yes. Thank you. Deep breath. Another deep breath. Also, any other interdimensional beings or entities, I forgot to mention that, from any dimensional plane or level that is simply no longer serving your highest and best good with love, respect, acknowledgement, unconditional love, and non-judgment, and through the power of the universal forces of light and the cosmic Christ in this now to help those beings find their optimal path of evolution and to free them from influencing us in any way that is not aligning with our highest and best good now and forever. Thank you. Deep breath. Thank you. All of the guilt, shame, self-punishment, self-judgment, self-hatred, suppressed hatred, hatred of your fear, judgment of your fear, guilt and shame for having judgment, hatred, and fear, and any other heavy-duty karma that has been dogpiled and suppressed and said, this is the worst thing inside of me, I got to get away from it. Are you willing to realize that this is some of the richest fuel and compost for your path of evolution, and invoke the divinity to embrace that stuff and to anchor all of the strength, courage, will, and knowingness that you are a soul that is divinely pure eternally, and this is only dynamics that have occurred within the personality, and to help heal the personality from that soul-empowered, anchored consciousness now. Yeah. If you would, shake out your legs and breathe. Keep breathing and just meditate on light, intelligent activity, wisdom, love, all the true masters, the devas, Gaia, Solaria, all the divinity, Mother, Father, God, and just keep allowing it to flush out all of your channels while breathing and moving. There is a lot happening right now on many, many levels of our being just continue to open in whatever way feels authentic for you to allow this grace to descend through your life, to overflow from you, to flow through each of us like a conduit, like a lighthouse, blessing our loved ones, the whole planet, all of humanity. Okay, real quick. Reach up with your right hand, connect with the sun, the solar logos. Bend your knees, ground in, and connect with the sun. Feel this to be a reflection of yourself in the macrocosm, that is your soul, and your personality is like the planet. So we want to bring down your soul into your body, into the earth. So just real quick, connect with the sun, breathe it down into your palm, igniting this miniature blazing sun in your hand. And then breathe it into your chest, anchoring the solar power in your heart. And then feel a thread of energy, golden thread, emanate down from here as you breathe down into the core of the earth. Feel it flare up and activate as you breathe down again. Exhale into the core of the earth. Breathe up from the core of the earth. Exhale into your heart. Blazing sun heart. And then again, breathe up from the sun heart, up through your central channel, all the way to the center of the sun, exhaling into the center of the sun. Another golden thread. Breathing down from the center of the sun into your heart. And now take this brilliant golden thread connecting from the core of the sun to the core of the earth through your central channel and feel this column of light to be what you are, the bridge between the infinite and the finite, between heaven and earth, between the sun and the soul and this matter and personality. Like a big column, like a personal pronoun, I. Beyond identity, I. Beyond body, beyond self. This knowingness of being, this pure energy and consciousness. And now take this thread and begin widening it from the width of the thread to the width of a pencil, to the pinky finger, the width of your thumb. Small column, a foot wide, 2 feet wide, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet in diameter, all through and around you. And feeling this brilliant column of scintillating divine consciousness, intelligent activity, love and wisdom, divine will and power, anchored through all of your energetic structures and spaces. And now, in truth, will all of us here now invoke the divinity here to fully bless, empower, consecrate, shield, and protect, and activate this brand new grounding cord and column far superior to any that we've ever experienced before, instantaneously, right now. Thank you. And again, just feeling any residual energies, any limiting thought forms or patterning, beliefs, accumulated karmic debris, emotional, mental, residual energies just being flushed into this channel, being recycled to the core of the earth, up to the sun, and being replaced with divine energy and consciousness continuously throughout our night here. And anytime you choose to, you can use this practice from this point forward to reactivate this empowerment and all the knowingness that we're cultivating here. I do wish we had more time. Thank you all so, so, so much.
Oh my goodness. I did not know what we were in for. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. I heard people saying they don't want to leave at all. So you will have to come back and be with us again. And you have to go get his flyer outside because he does 3-day retreats. Can you imagine? I think I'm going to sign up. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So in all of that, we're going to bring up and we're going to party now because we're so high. with Darius Lux, our singer-songwriter who specializes in uplifting pop music. His album Heavenly was released with a social media movement that involved fans co-writing lyrics to the song Waking Up, as well as sending in film and photos for the Posse Music nominated Happy Song. Anyway, he has been touring for the last year, since last June 4th. Tomorrow's June 3rd, so here he's back. And he is ready to sing for us. I met him at the North Hollywood Church of Religious Science and fell in our Centers for Spiritual Living, whatever we're calling ourselves, and he blew my mind. So he has CDs, and let's listen to him right here, right now. Let's go.
Searching for happiness is alright, I guess, if you know what I mean. Is that deep down inside of us, it's the light in us, we have all we need. So turn on the radio, 'cause we've got so far to go, and the world keeps on turning. And like a river it flows, the good and the bad, it comes and goes. The world keeps on turning, and with it our love grows. On and on and on. Be in this moment before it's gone. Ooh. Another day goes by, we don't even try to ask how or why, what it means to really live this life. Did we make a difference or just lose our innocence? So turn up every radio, 'cause we already know that the world keeps on turning. Like a river it flows, the good and the bad, it comes and goes. The world keeps on turning, and with it our love grows. On and on and on. Be in this moment before it's gone. Each day is a new chance to make better choices. You gotta switch off those voices that are in your head. Don't be scared, just dive in. Be glad you're alive and you're right here, right now, baby. keeps on turning, and like a river it flows. The good and the bad, it comes and goes. The world keeps on turning, and with it our love grows. On and on and on. The world keeps on turning, and like a river it flows. The good and the bad, you know it comes and goes. The world keeps on turning, and with it our love grows. On and on and on. The world keeps on turning, and like a river it flows. The good and the bad, you know it comes and goes. The world keeps on turning, and with it our love grows. On and on and on. Be in this moment before it's gone. Ooh. Thank you very much. This next song is pretty easy to sing along with the backing part. So if you can just keep this going, it should fit with the song all the way through. Sing along with that. There's a harmony on that way as well. That going. She whispers softly on the breeze to those who care, like ooh. She holds all of the secrets you could want to share. It's all for you. Can anybody tell me if you see her natural beauty? Like to know if maybe you can see her natural beauty. She's always there, but sometimes hidden from our eyes in plain view. She holds all of the secrets you could want to find. They're all for you. Can anybody tell me if you see her natural beauty? Always so much better to be near her natural beauty. Oh. shimmers in the evening, and she glistens in the rain. She's all that's true. She's sweeter than the sweetest song that's ever been sung, and I'm like, ooh. Somebody tell me if you see her natural beauty. It's always so much better to be near her natural beauty. One last one. Thank you very much. Thanks for getting into it. Appreciate it. Ready for meditation?
So find a nice meditative posture if you haven't already. If possible, keeping the spine erect, balancing the head, tucking the chin slightly. If you want, you can play with resting your tongue behind your front teeth, gently on the roof of your mouth. This helps connect two main meridians in the body and circulate energy. You can also play with putting your feet flat on the floor, especially after the energy work we just did. Finding a place to rest your hands, either face down or palm up. Begin to just feel your breath and the sacred body that we've been given to be here in this life. Just giving thanks for our breath and our body in this life, with all of its challenges and all of its beauty and all that brings us here, all that we are. And feeling that connection to the core of the earth, to the sun, to all of creation, feeling all that is flowing through this, emptying ourselves of ourselves, allowing the universe to flow through us. Feel your toes and your feet, your calves, your legs and thighs, pelvis, spine, organs, shoulders, rib cage, lungs and heart, your arms, forearms, hands, fingertips, throat, cervical spine, skull, brain, your eyes, ears, every single cell in our bodies scintillating with this divine healing presence and light, grace, feeling that connection between every atom and all of creation, every cell, all that we are. And then when you're ready, bring all of your attention into your heart space. And breathe in and out of your heart. Absorb more and more of your attention into your heart and into the core of your heart. And then from there, take a step back into the space behind your heart, into this pure, calm, peaceful, conscious awareness. Allow yourself to absorb deeper and deeper and deeper into and as this consciousness. Feel this space and consciousness to be the soul. And just by abiding here and breathing here from the heart space, powerful levels of healing, rejuvenation, contrast and perspective, insight, and awakening occur for the mind, the personality, and the body. So we're going to let this space of consciousness behind the heart be our meditative focus, and just observing all that is and all that we are. And if you'd like, you can bring one more layer to the practice, and that is a 4-part yogic breath. Just a smooth, calm inhalation, gently holding the breath for a few moments at the top of the inhalation, and exhaling, smooth exhalation, and holding the breath at the bottom for just a few moments, and continuing in this way, using this 4-part yogic breath as a way to circulate all of the healing energy pouring into the personality from this space. Calm, peaceful consciousness behind your heart. For the duration of the meditation, just feeling the healing power of God, Goddess, Spirit, to be pouring into all levels of our being and through us into the earth and into all of humanity. Full force. for just a few more moments before we come out of the meditation. Dive in just one more time, opening our bodies and our hearts and our minds, all levels of our being and our identity. How wide and soft, open and receptive can we be to this grace, to this love, to this light. And now placing one hand over your belly and one hand over your heart, if you'd like. And feel all of the healing energy and enlightening information and consciousness that we've cultivated here tonight, fully grounding and anchoring into every single cell, storing all this healing power and consciousness to take with us as we go out into the world to serve, to love, to remember. And when you're ready, bringing your attention back fully into your body and into the room. Wiggle your toes and your fingers if you want. You can even touch your body a little bit. It's another way to anchor all the healing energy.
And as you're moving around, why don't you try to find your program? I know we're kind of spacey. And we'll read this closing invocation together. We'll really ground this energy. Father, Mother, God, and Goddess, thank you for the blessings we have received. Be with us now as we leave this sacred circle and go forth into our daily lives, taking the energy generated here tonight out into our homes, our work, the people we love, and all we touch. May we be your open channels into this world each day. And so it is. And now, one more. I think we should stand up and thank Logan Griffin and Darius Lux for a fabulous evening. Oh my goodness, I had no clue. I knew it was going to be fantastic, but not this fantastic. Oh my gosh. Can I ask, everyone can sit down now. We've done our standing O. But I would like the people that have, if there are any that have never been here before, to remain standing because we have a welcome packet for you. And we would love to give, oh wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming this evening. My beautiful board members are bringing you the welcome packet. I would just like to remind you that Spiritual Unity Movement is a nonprofit 501c3 organization, and your donations are tax deductible. And our suggested donation is $10, but we will take denominations of all sizes. As I just mentioned, we are a volunteer organization. That means all my board, most of them that are standing up, and our past president is here tonight. For 14 years, Patrick Arbula kept this beautiful ceremony going, and we are indebted to him for a lifetime. So we are volunteers. We meet, twice a month at the full moon, and water. If there's water in the back if we need water. I think she thinks we're not grounded enough. Florence wants us to drink water. Now you made me lose my train of thought. There's feedback cards in the program. They're a little blue card. We love, love, love it if you fill them out. If you love tonight, please let us know. If there's anything that you would like to see in the future or change or improve upon or we can do different, we are here for ourselves and you. We love this ceremony every month, and we love being a volunteer. And if there are any of you that want to volunteer, please see our beautiful Kathleen as our volunteer coordinator. We just love this. Love it, love it, love it. We are going to have 2 ceremonies this month because the full moon, the next full moon, or at least when we're celebrating it, is June 30th, Tuesday, June 30th. There are flyers on the back table, and we would love it. We talked about this in our board meeting. If any of you would take some of these and distribute them, if you go to Whole Foods, if you know other people and friends that might enjoy it, please give them a flyer so we can really fill the onion. It was a beautiful turnout tonight, but we would love to have twice this many people once a month. So we are going to have the very beautiful and talented Marianne Lewis next month. She not only is going to be our speaker, but also our guest musician. She's a dynamic, transformational artist that has gone all over the world. She has New Groove Enterprises. She's going to rock this place, so you do not want to miss it. Take some flyers and give them to your friends and put them up wherever you go that they'll let you. So we would love you to do that for us. Oh my goodness. I think I just want to again tell you, like Florence said, that we've generated a lot of energy here tonight. And so if you need a drink of water, get water, stay a little while, fellowship with us, go see Logan, go get this enlightenment retreat flyer and tell your friends, and I think I have to go. I mean, this man was phenomenal. And we have seen so many people over the years, but you were exceptional. Thank you. And we love Darius, and he'll come back, I know it. And so, without further ado, I think we will have Dr. Basha come back up and close us out with our closing ceremony.
So Logan also has a sign-up sheet. Because we at Spiritual Unity Movement do not share your information, please do, if you wish to get more information from Logan or from Darius, they have sign-up sheets out there. Darius also has CDs and T-shirts out there for sale. So definitely take these gentlemen home with you, in a manner of speaking. Okay. Today, I would also like to acknowledge, first of all, I'd like to acknowledge all the Geminis who are present here. However, I would really like to acknowledge 2 specific individuals, and that is our Vice President, Frank Williams, as well as our amazing cinematographer, Stefan, and of Oneness Media, and he makes sure that this is on, that this ceremony is announced on or broadcast on YouTube. So go see us on YouTube as well. And Okay, and one more birthday right there. Wonderful. So I wanted to acknowledge our wonderful volunteers also and board members. And so without further ado, as we come to the close of our full moon ceremony this evening, let us take just a moment to savor the centered focus of healing energy we have generated here together. Remember that as you let your light shine, you simultaneously give other people permission to do the same. Clearly knowing yourself as an instrument of light, a being of spirit, you add one more grain of sand to the scales that hold the balance for our global future. Know that at a certain point, one grain of sand can tip the scales. You, in this very moment, may be that grain of sand. Now, I would like to invite first Liz Curran to come into the center. And this closing and this ceremony, as we close and we send world healing blessings and blessings for our individuals, we would also like to send blessings for Judith Allen, Liz's mom, who is going to be going through surgery on the 11th. And now, if everyone else would come into the rest of the candle lighters, if you would come into the center. Yeah. And now, would everyone please stand and come into the center? Let us embody the spiritual power that has been generated and received from the focus of light that guides this service. Let us focus that energy into the group center, allowing it to rise up and pour this blessing out into our world, extending its positive healing effects throughout the awareness of humankind and the consciousness of our planet. We will sound and extend it free for Om as the sacred tone pours through you. Feel yourself participating, drawing this healing love energy deeply into yourself and sending it out into your life, into our world. As we sound the Om, let us consciously extend our blessing to our planetary life, Mother Earth who sustains us, including the animals, the trees, the air, the water, as well as all those who are in need of healing. For those who would like to include in this healing circle, please feel free to speak their names silently or audibly now. And with power, love, and intelligence, let us send out this healing light energy to transform the consciousness of humankind. Blessings and good night.
Go in peace and activation.